Miniature Market has thousands of board games at discounted prices. Click the direct link below to see all of those discounted games. Hello my friends, today we are going to be going all around a city and seeing different things, like we're going to go to the barber shop, or maybe we're going to go to the baseball stadium, and we're going to be going all sorts of ways downtown. Today we're trying to build a city through links, through Link City. This is a cooperative family game about building a city. Let me show you how it works. I'll see you on the other side. Now, Link City is a cooperative game where each player is going to get a chance to be the clue giver. There's all sorts of different buildings, like hot dog stands and hospitals, bookstores, five-star hotels, art galleries, ice cream trucks, dive bars, churches. These are all double-sided, so it might be a casino, it might be a consulate, it might be an exhibition center, and so on and so forth. There's actually 57 tiles, and they're double-sided, so there's a ton of buildings here. So the game starts with City Hall and 4 random spots around it. Now, one player is going to be the clue giver for this round. The player to their left is the deputy mayor, and they're going to place out some cones. And they strategically do this. Like, this cone has to do only with the celebrity residence. This one has to do with a stadium and a gas station. This one has to do with a fresh restaurant and a celebrity residence. Now, you're trying to expand the city into these spots. So now the clue giver, who was not the one that placed these cones, they're going to draw 3 random tiles and on random sides, and they're going to place them behind a shield. Now, usually they're sitting sort of away from everyone else. They're not usually this close, but I put this all in frame so you can see. So they're usually just looking at this, but they're also looking at the board. And what they drew is a skyscraper, a farmer's market, and a 5-star hotel. And they're trying to arrange these cones to go with where they think they should go. For example, does the skyscraper go next to a stadium and a gas station? Does it go through next to just a celebrity residence? Or does it go like right next to a French restaurant and a celebrity residence? Right now I'm thinking maybe the skyscraper goes with the gas station and the stadium. Oh, farmer's market, where does that go? Does that go next to the French restaurant and the celebrity residence, or just the celebrity residence? The 5-star hotel, does that go next to the French restaurant or the celebrity residence? So I'm thinking maybe here and here. Maybe the farmer's market goes here. Geez, I don't know. No, you know what? Maybe the 5-star hotel. I don't know, because look at this. The hotel, sometimes we like to stay right next to restaurants. Ooh, I think I'm going to go like this. So I'm going to go like that. 5-star hotel and farmer's market. So once they're done, what they'll do is they will flip these over so that the other players cannot see which ones they've done, and then they're going to reveal their shield. Now, everyone else doesn't even know what these are yet until they reveal. So now once they're revealed, all the other players are now talking about, where did they place the skyscraper, farmer's market, and hotel like that? And after a lot of deliberation, they go, you know what, we think this is this. And then they say, okay, we'll flip it over. And we go like this, we go, oh yay, we're correct. And we go this, and we go, oh no, we got these 2 ones swapped. Well, these ones were correct. So this actually goes in that spot. Now at the end of the game, for every tree you get, it gets you a point. So this actually just got us 2 points. Now these 2 are wrong. So what has to happen is this has to be placed diagonally anywhere. So this can have some strategic things as well. So like they could put it like up here, or they could put it by the celebrity residence, or maybe they put it like this, so it's like celebrity residence, and there's going to be something in between here. This 5-star hotel, maybe they put it like this, next to the stadium, something like that. And so that would be the end of the round. And then you continue clockwise with the new player being the mayor and then the player to the left being the mayor's deputy. All right, you're gonna play along with me. So here's where the cones have been placed by one of your teammates. Here are the 3 tiles I drew, and this is what I think about them. So you have tattoo parlor, animal shelter, bakery. Which one goes where? This one's next to just a skyscraper. This one's next to a stadium, a French restaurant, and a 5-star hotel. This one's next to the French restaurant, celebrity residence, and the farmer's market. Why don't you pause the video here, and which one goes where? Okay, this is your warning. Ready? I'm gonna let go. Here we are. I put the tattoo parlor here because, you know, it's urban. It's maybe in an urban area. It's next to a skyscraper. It's down in the inner city area. We have the animal shelter. These 2 could have been swapped, but what I thought was animal shelter, sure, it's next to a celebrity residence, but it's also next to a farmer's market, which is kind of like, farmer's market's like a more like community-driven area of town, like it's starting to bleed into that area of town, and the animal shelters tend to be in the community-driven parts of town, where the bakery, well, it needs to be next to a French restaurant, of course, for the baguettes and stuff. Sure, having it right next to a 5-star hotel is great, nice, great bakery, and people are stopping by on the way to the ballpark. So that is why I did that. How many of those did we get right? What? We got them all right? That's great. You know what? If you get them all right, Now, for the rest of the game, we get a white cone. So now you're going to be drawing 4 tiles at the time, being able to place more, and there are a stack of bonus tiles that you'll get. Now, these only have trees on 3 sides, so one side will not get you things, but they're also, double-sided. And so this allows you to immediately place this, gives you another little thing to think about, another dead end, if you will. But then for the rest of the game, you have 4 because you got that perfect. That's pretty much it. After 6 rounds of clue giving, again, the clue giver moves clockwise, you're going to count all your trees. It's easy to go by rows and then columns. And the worst part about the game is all you do is you look at this thing and you go, oh, good, you're connected, good city. Dumb. I hate this. I hate this. Just One made this scoring popular, and I hate it. It's the worst part of the game. It's basically just, you're here for the experience. I would have much rather different levels of like, hey, you win or you lose, right? This is like, oh, yay, you got 60, congratulations, but you cheated, ha ha ha. I much would have rathered some other way of just, hey, yay, we get a score, it says some silly little phrase. Don't like it. Other than that, the game's awesome. All right, let me first tell you what I liked about the game. This is a simple, accessible, but fun co-op game. This is the type of game that I can bring to my family's parties who don't like a lot of rules, play this with them and have a blast, and then that night, take it to the gamer group, bring it to them, and we all have a blast. It's hard to be able to have that double-edged sword. This game has that. I really love that about that. I like even just the beginning. The deputy mayor has to select which tiles to put the cones next to. Even that has some depth. It's like, well, where do we want to put them? You don't want to put the cones around the same tile too many times because then it's going to be a little bit harder to deviate from the ones that they get. So you're trying to spread those cones out, but what do? Well, you're trying to score the most points, so putting them where multiple tiles are is better because you'll get more points if you score them. But at the same time, it also makes it harder because now you have to find something that fits kind of with both of those things, or 3 of those things, right? Or 4. So it's interesting. It has an interesting twist to it. It's very simple. Where do I put these cones? But there's a lot of thought to that as well, and I like that. Simple mechanisms, all above the table. I like that you're again, sometimes you're going to want to match 1, sometimes 2. It really just brings the difficulty and the pressure luck aspect of that. I like if you get all 4 like you saw us get there at the end. It's great. You get the new white cone, so you're always going to have 4 tiles for the rest of the game, which is going to allow you to possibly score more. But I also like it brings in a bonus tile, which helps you basically immediately, but you're also going to have a dead end, so that's going to help you with sort of the abstract way of building the city. You put it where like you think something's going to be hard to match on that dead end side, in that area. There's a lot of tiles, 57 of them double-sided. So every game is going to feel something kind of different because you don't use all the tiles every game. You use a small amount of them, right? And you're going to have different sides, and even if you've seen them before, they interact differently with different buildings and differently with other buildings, and so the game is going to have a lot of replayability there. I like that when you get things wrong, you have to put those buildings diagonally, and that's interesting because then it's like, well, okay, well, we got this wrong. We're not going to score now, but where can we put this that makes sense? So maybe I've got a baseball field and a skate park, and maybe I put those next to like diagonal to like public toilets or something like that. That's what happened in our last game. So you're also kind of like thinking about where to put these certain things. The game is fantastic. In fact, a few weeks, maybe next week actually, for 2024, they're going to be announcing the Spiel des Jahres winners. I hope this game is coming out in Germany for this next coming year, because I think this is absolutely right up the alley of a 2025 Spiel des Jahres nominee and winner. That's how highly I think of this game. It's very streamlined. It's very light. Anybody can get it. Anybody can get into it, but it still has a good amount of depth there. So I think this is an absolute Spiel des Jahres nominee. And again, it's from Blue Arts Games, who's in France. I don't know how many things they print in Germany. They probably do, maybe through another distributor, maybe another publisher or something. But I hope they are submitting this and distributing in Germany so they can get the nominee next year and maybe win it, because this game's great. The only thing I hate about this game, it's the only thing I don't like about it, as I showed you at the end of the overview, I hate the scoring. You know what? Just One won the Spiel des Jahres, and it's a fantastic game. But it made the bad part about that is it made the stupid, boring, la scoring in a cooperative game, the most boring way you can play a game or score it or win or not, they made that popular. So everyone else starts coming out with, and there are other games that did that, but now, since then, it's like every cooperative game that comes out from Europe is like, hey, there's no score. We'll give you a stupid sentence that makes you feel good or bad. I hate this. It's the most boring thing. It turns a game into just like an experience. It's not really a game. I mean, it is a game. Are you playing to win? No. We're just playing to have fun, which is fine. Like, I don't mind. Most party games I just play to win. I play for fun anyways. I don't care who wins. So at the same time, I'm like, I would rather see you win or you lose. Even though in the end, you're just playing it for the experience. So I get it. But still, it still bothers me. I'd like to see, hey, here's easy, even at the worst, here's easy, medium, difficult. Play an easy, medium, difficult game, and here's your score. Maybe here's an advanced variant. In these easy, medium, difficult games, here's how we change it slightly for your people that are advanced and want to play a little bit deeper and have a little bit more on the have a little bit more tension there. So I hate this that you just finish and you're like, we did okay. We're in the 40s. Don't like that. Hate it, but I love the game. And it is so fun that I'm willing to bat an eye and let that one slide by, because in the end, it really is just about experience, even though it just bothers me. Anyway, because of all these reasons, I love it. It's special. You heard it here first. It's going to be a Spiel des Jahres nominee next year, assuming it's available in Germany. It ticks all the boxes. It's been submitted correctly. It can actually be one. I think this is it. For all those reasons, it is staying in my gaming library. So it's getting a saxophone serenade. So here we go. Game Toppers upgrades every game you play, and they'll be launching their 4.5 Kickstarter this July, which will introduce the new Galactic Minecraft and Watson Game Toppers, as well as new game mats, miniature gaming terrain packs, leg kit options, dining covers, accessories, and amazing package deals. Their summer sale is running right now, and you can get 15% off all accessories and premium game mats at GameToppersLLC.com.